Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of the Demo Flow Gaming Show, where I share my passion for gaming and keep you informed of everything that's going on with the Xbox ecosystem, Sony PlayStation, Nintendo, Luna. You already know, man. Whatever the hell you play, we got you. So hit the like button and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it, man. Because Sony PlayStation has literally lost their mind. So according to this tweet by Tom Henderson, right, a new PlayStation 5 digital edition will launch this month with less storage. So let's get into it. Let's click the article and see what Tom Henderson has to say about this, or what the article is about. This is by Insider Gaming. So far, they've been pretty reliable, right? A headline, bro. A new PlayStation 5 digital edition will launch this month with less storage. A new report claims that a new PlayStation 5 digital edition will be released later this month, but with reduced storage capacity. The reports outlines that the console revision CFI 2100 will still retail at the standard 499 euros price point. PlayStation 5 console revisions usually include other minor changes such as performance and cooling, but the report outlines that they haven't been able to find any information suggesting these changes, although we suspect there will be some as they are not typically advertised. But I mean, off the rip, I gotta tell you, man, that's the one thing Sony PlayStation has to advertise, because this is a Sony PlayStation console that they're selling for the same price of the other ones that have a 1 terabyte storage, right? So this one has now less storage. And honestly, people are not happy, and I wouldn't be either, man, because this is literally a scam. Sony PlayStation not only, gave ridiculous prices for the PlayStation 5 Pro, who's honestly, lacking in performance. Like, I mean, I don't know. A lot of people say that it's worth it, but I don't see that much of the difference. And I've seen it in person, and it's just like, really? Like, this is all Sony PlayStation has to offer? But I digress, right? So the article continues here, saying that the report comes from a data miner who has an accurate history of scrapping yet unannounced information and data from stored websites. Therefore, we believe the information is legitimate. It said that the new console will release on September 13, 2025 in Europe. So this is only going on in Europe for now. This is a new revision. And man, oh man, this is terrible, terrible news, because I mean, you would expect that at least they keep the same storage and, give you like sort of like a few improvements. Sony PlayStation has gone up in price a couple of times this generation already, and it's just ridiculous how both these companies, Xbox and PlayStation, are increasing the prices of 5-year-old tech, like obsolete tech. By this point, the consoles are obsolete. I always take this information with a huge grain of salt, so please understand that this is a data mine information, so it might not be real. There might be some changes later on, but just based on this, man, holy crap. Sony PlayStation fanboys are really dumb. But you already know they're gonna be capping for this, and they're gonna continue to support PlayStation no matter what, which is why Sony PlayStation can get away with shit like this. Anyways, let's get back on Twitter and see how the people reacted to this news. We're gonna check out Tom Henderson tweet, and below you already see some of the Xbox fans out already clowning. The Sony PlayStation fans blaming the Xbox Series S as usual. We also got, the lying meme, the laughing meme of Jim Ryan. We got Amon Rock saying we have a product for poor people, and it's called the PS5 Digital Edition, 200 gigabytes. So they are already clowning Sony PlayStation. Ed Cooper here saying every step Sony has taken since the launch of the PlayStation 5 has taken it backwards, and I have to agree with it. It started pretty decently the generation, but with every change that they made to these consoles and the PlayStation 5 Pro, that has been a failure when it comes to performance, and to actually show that it was worth the upgrade, right? I have to like completely agree with him. Harry Dudson saying 850 gigabytes as a standard isn't enough to begin with. For real, bro, this is crazy. I still find it baffling that they actually sell the PlayStation 5 Pro without a basic feature of the original, like the disk drive or and the stand. And now they made a digital only version where the storage space will run out quicker. Who make these terrible decisions? And I'm gonna tell you who, man, the suits. The suits make these decisions because, to be honest with you, what they want to do is to make more money from you and spend less in the product that they're supposed to give you. So they downgrade the quality of the product, increase the prices. And that's exactly what's going on. And it's not only PlayStation doing it, Xbox, Nintendo, all these companies, this is what they're doing. They decreasing the quality of the products and they charging you more for it, which is kind of annoying to be fair. Somebody say, hello, gamers. Drinker's Guy here. I wonder what Drinker's Guy had to say about this, man. So, yeah, I mean, it's a terrible situation on Sony PlayStation. On top of that, Fair Games, got, the director left the studio. Let's get into it, man. So we got this post here by Warrior64 saying Daniel Drapu, game director of Haven Studios Fair Games, left the studio and joined WB Games Montreal in August 2025. So last month he left, and this is according to a post on LinkedIn and Reddit, yada yada. And look, Fair Games, I don't understand what's going on with this game. And honestly, I don't see a future. I hope that they're able to fix it some way, somehow, but there's a lot of negativity surrounding this game. For games, a live service game, high base, right, that is going to release in the same year as GTA, their actual heist game. So it's going to be extremely hard for this game to succeed. And if that you add the failure of Marathon, which is like, terrible in terrible condition due to the fact that they stole the art, due to the fact that the playtest was dead, due to the fact that nobody asked for a game like Marathon and we thought we were gonna get something, but we got something instead. It just like goes to show the dire situation that PlayStation is in right now, and they still have the nerve to sell you a console that's worse than what you already have for the same price. I mean, somebody got to study Sony PlayStation's logic on how they do business, but I understand them, man. It's like these Sony PlayStation fanboys, they will buy everything PlayStation no matter what, and that's the problem. You have to be critical, dude. You cannot be an ass kisser here. You have to be critical of the products that you're purchasing. And I understand. You like Sony PlayStation. You're rocking with them for a long time. You got your friends over there. You got your exclusives and the games that you love to play over there. You love the controller. You love the UI. I understand all of that, bro. But at what point are you guys going to stop, like taking it like that? I mean, at what point you scream? At what point it hurts so much that you have to like, like make step away from it because you're literally getting robbed. And not only that, like PlayStation Plus hasn't seen any improvement. Like they did had a couple of months, but that's like what, like 2 months out of like 12 in the year. Meanwhile, and you see, all these games going on Game Pass, Ninja Gaiden, Outer Worlds, Silk Song releases in a couple of days, Call of Duty on Game Pass. You see the value that Xbox is giving you, and also the PC with the, Steam, Epic Game, and all these, storefronts and all these places and ways in which you can buy games at a cheaper price and save some money in the process. Not to mention the performance on PCs, like, immensely better than on consoles for the most part. So I mean, I don't know. You guys do what you want. I'm just here to let you know what the hell is up. If you like this content, man, hit the like button and subscribe. Subscribe. We go live every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Me, Power Buzz, and Desire. We have a great time. We're waiting for Arcangel Nexus to join us back up, but he's in the process of moving, getting things situated. And honestly, I'm extremely busy. I've been super busy, so busy. Now that I'm now have two jobs, and it's getting extremely hard for me to drop videos weekly like I used to. And sort of like I love to drop a video and a banger, right? I like to like go ahead and clip and add memes and all of that, and it's getting extremely hard for me to juggle family, work, gaming, and content creation. But I'm still around and I'm still bringing you the fire here and there whenever I have a chance. I'm gonna drop another banger. I'm working on a huge video that I got, Call of Duty versus Battlefield. So check me out. And man, so grateful to be doing this and having the community that we have. And thank you so much for coming through. And the least thing that you can do right now is hit the like button, bro. That helped me out greatly in the channel. And subscribe if you haven't. Other than that, I'll see you on the next one. It's your boy, Demo Flow. Check it out.